Good evening, guys. This is my a Friday trade. I was actually anticipating it all-time highs, but market didn't do it. Probably will do it soon. But um, so I'll post another video with the execution. I screen recorded almost 2 hours, but I saw that it went off. My I think my PC was dead or something. My laptop, I mean. And I couldn't I couldn't record it anymore. So I'll post what was remaining in that one. But as you can see here, we made this is the midnight open, and we made just gonna name this. So this is the midnight open right there, right here, and this is the fair value gap from midnight, and we came lower, lower, lower. We made these relative equal lows, and I had anticipated the price on daily time frame going to this fair value gap, right there, this fair value gap right there, right, daily fair value gap. And I kind of not wanted it to close here, or coming below the quadrant level 25. So I didn't want them to go below this price, 29,153 even. But as you can see, I was anticipating, this. And as you can see, I entered here, made another contract here, put another contract here. And then as I was watching this fair value gap, which was at 427 Eastern time, always. I took off 10 contracts here. You can see not too many points, but gets the job done. And I barely was in drawdown. Not too much with this position. And for the stop loss, it was below here, like kind of here. I will post another video. I'll fast forward it, and I'll give you guys a link for that one too, maybe somewhere around this corner here, if it allows me to add it. But it will be in the description for sure. If you check the description, you'll find the link for that video, and for my execution video. So I started uh buying here as the market was going down, which is the hardest thing in the market to do. So I mean, well, I'm just gonna take this off, and we are going to work around the quadrants only. And right there. So as you can see, we were making lower lows, but I was adding into my position. Then market traded into this, breaking the structure according to me, having like green candles, up close candles. And I anticipated this as a low of the day, and continuing to 7 a.m. in the morning. Well, we made this high to this fair value gap, which was at past like just 426, which was around the macro time of the London kill zone, and having this high here and this fair value gap, which was at 4 o'clock, exactly 4 o'clock. I had my orders right here, right at this level, but market didn't touch it, so I just exited it right there. I wasn't having too much patience because of this right here, like this thing right here, this low. I wasn't really um confident about this trade. But continuing this here, 6 a.m. we made another low at around 6 a.m. and 5, right? So we made consecutive lows, and right there I was kind of like, anticipating market disturbing that area because it's just too smooth. This shouldn't be too smooth like this. And so I exit right here, and I exit another position right here, and I was kind of safe. I was making my uh, stop. My stop was covered basically. So I took some money here. I took some money here. My stop was covered. This trade was uh completely free of risk, and I still had, I think, 15 contracts on because I took 30 contracts, 30 micro contracts. So my position right there was almost like half, and I was in good money. And then I just, doze off, and I didn't continue watching market right there. This is one of the last free will gap that I marked at 702. The market was just kind of so bearish. It didn't go there. I was going to take this trade, but then I just, I didn't want to be long and then short at the same time. So I just, didn't take it. But it was a easy bread and butter kind of trade. This one right here after past 7, when they took, they never take this fair value gap, which is ridiculous because I was expecting them to take this one right in the macro of so this is the macro. This is the macro time. 650 to 710. You see one fair value gap after failing to reach this extremely bearish fair value gap, which did not even get traded to. So at 7 o'clock, the market was making lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, and eventually taking off these relative equal lows, right? From here to here was like banger trade. Um, it's okay, as long as we make money, and then that's fine. And you can see our low was today on was a no event, no nothing. The Trump is returning to USA after China visit, and we were having some like price action that's disturbing those things. But here we have the equities open 9:30, right? 9:30, and then we made the low of the day in the macro of AM session. So our low of the day was right there. Excuse me. Well, I'm gonna take this thing off 9:30, and we're gonna just focus on this area right here. That was a low of the day. And as you can see, I had my order right there, right? And the market did not go through it. It took my order right there, right? Five more contracts off, and then market kind of meanders around and did nothing. This is not a clean price action. This is high resistance liquidity runs, um, which I did anticipate in all-time highs, but the macros and timings are just, amazing. But I doze off. Otherwise, I would have taken this trade from the mid, failing to reach the mid level of our bullish fair value daily gap that I just showed you guys right here. This one, right? So after failing to reach there, we were so bullish. Basically, this would be my trade from here to here, but I was already like long. So otherwise, this was my first. This would be my first trade in the AM if I was trading it, and this was my another trade from basically from this to here, and banger trades, banger. But we were already long from here. We did not even went to break even off my profits from these highs, and then we my stop loss was basically very secure right there. I wasn't anticipating that much bearishness in this scenario. So we didn't never went there. Uh, and we had another right there. Well, just gonna put this on like this. Okay. Took 5 corners here off, and I had a few contracts off on all-time highs, but they were never traded to. So I took all of my position to this, to this right here. What is this? This is TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. And a week was already like bearish on Friday, and we were trading well below the 30% off weekly range this Friday. So I took all my position off right there, and it was the high of the day, kind of. After like, not high of the day, but high of the session, right? High of the AM session. So you can see this 29472, and our entry was 29242, the highest one. I know my fill was right around here, and yeah, so that's pretty much what I did today. Uh, just based on time and session liquidities, we had this beautiful trade. This one I did not anticipate. Like, this one is, they did it. Phil did it. Like, all ICD always says that Phil did it. So Phil maybe did this. I wasn't anticipating this move right here. Nice reaction off of this batch. I will be posting another the video, the execution video. Um, I have to like edit it, fast forward, then I'll post a link. And if you guys like it, you'd watch it, or it's up to you. This was a beautiful trade in Nasdaq. Today is Friday, May 15, 2026, and banger trade, banger trade. Love it. Low was my stop loss was, I told you already, like well below the safe 75%. I know it's a big stop loss, but that's what, sometimes you have to like do it. If you don't do it, then That's trading, right? That's trading, guys. You have to have stop loss that won't the market won't stop you out of, and run. So have some good day.